So I'm sorry. So yeah, those the good guys was abnormal for me. You know, you're treating me good, and I'm not. It's kind of weird. It's kind of uncomfortable. You know, I don't. It just doesn't feel right. But then Scotty came into my life, and I'm like, there's a reason that this guy keeps coming into my life. But see, I didn't know him because I didn't allow my chance to know him. And so when I opened myself up and allowed myself to get to know this guy, oh, I fell in love with him. I knew he was my soulmate. Um, the only thing was Scotty was an addict too. So my addiction became our addiction. And um, so anyway, I my head's just going right now. You have no idea. Lord help me. So okay, focus. My addiction became our addiction, and I mean he was working at the bar. I was working at the bar. He had such a hard life. I mean, he was someone that I could just he was just someone that I could open up to and tell all my secrets to that nobody knows. And I did. I told him everything. Everything. And he still accepted me. He loved me. And he treated me with respect. He didn't disrespect me at all. He didn't abuse me. You know. But when you do a lot of drugs, coke, crack, pills, um, the devil likes to mess with your mind. You become jealous, you think things that are not true, you believe lies. I mean, it was just, the mind is just, ah! It's like, ah! When you don't have God. But when you have God, it's like, oh. So, um, so our first year together, Scotty went to prison for some of the things that happened to him in his earlier days. But so his wife, ex-wife, I'm sorry, his ex-wife had custody of the kids. But then she got into heroin and ended up getting the kids taken away. And so he has two older, he has a boy and a girl with someone else. And I had Anthony with someone else. And so we got the kids taken away, and I took custody of them. And then he went into prison. And so, I'm not going to put these kids in foster homes, I decided to keep them with my mom and I. And it was good for a while. Then I found out I was pregnant. What? Oh my god! I had Amber and Jay, Anthony, and now I'm pregnant, and my boyfriend is in prison. Oh my god. Gotta be kidding. I graduated. Oh wait. Okay, I'm getting it. So, anyway, needless to say, after I had my son, I know, God, you just reminded me of something. Do I? Okay, alright. Even when I was pregnant, I even, dibble-dabbled, using, I mean, what can I say? I was an addict. People think, your state of mind would be different when you have a child inside you, but when you're filled with so much pain and hurt, you just don't care. It is selfish. It is. It's very, very selfish. But I was a very, very selfish person. And, so I began going to church with my mom, and that is one thing I began doing. I opened myself up to go back to church. And then when Scotty got out of prison, we got married. He got out just in time to watch me graduate Kaiser. And but when he did, he was still using. Matter of fact, it wasn't even before we left the prison that he didn't already have something in him. And that's because I brought it. But I opened that door up to allow him, to go back to using when you didn't for over a year. So anyway, using, and things took a spin for the worst. I was doctor shopping, seeing like 4 different doctors. My husband was seeing like 4 different doctors, but it still wasn't enough. The blues were getting hard to find, so we upgraded to Dilaudid. And the only way to use those is to inject them. And once we started injecting them, we were injecting everything: coke, crack, heroin, you know. And so that was our lifestyle. I had many jobs throughout my life, but I lost them all because of the needles, because of injecting, and even before that, to be honest. I wasn't in my right state of mind. I wasn't able to be a parent. I was like out all the time. I had DCF in and out of my life. I had I went to family events high out of my freaking mind. But I thought I was okay. I thought I was normal. Oh my god. I look back like, oh my god, like what? It's so crazy. God had an angel looking after me. That's for sure. And so my husband, so Scotty and I got married, and we were just tired of, there was something missing, but we didn't know what it was. We got tired of fighting because we would fight, we would get jealous, but we still loved each other. It was just something different God was doing with us. And so he decided to go to a God encounter, and he came back like not transformed, but he came back changed. Something changed, and that inspired me to want to go to a God encounter. So I went to a God encounter, and as I sit here today, I've been to 4 God encounters because I love it. I can't get enough. When you encounter God, you'll know, because you wouldn't want to go back. So, our addiction, I say our because that's what it is now, it is our addiction, I was stealing from my mom, from stores, pawning things, I was hustling, panhandling, prostituting, whatever I could to get what I needed, so I wouldn't be sick. I'm drawing a blank right now. Hold on. All right. So then, just a minute. So then, I'm in survival mode now. I'm got kicked out of my mom's house. I'm living on the streets. Scotty is working for his dad, and so we went and we got a hotel room, and then I began dancing. After, God works in mysterious ways. He takes you out of situations, because wouldn't you know that my cousin walks in where I was working. I didn't see him, but I guess he saw me. I don't know. Don't care, to be honest. I really don't. But that was my last night. I'll be right back.